one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. And off we go here from Mile High. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst-case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Go, Reed, go. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Right to the air goes Ward. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Tight. Cowboys.
On 1st down, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
60 Bobcats.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
79 Broncos, 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And they shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the Broncos' 9-yard line.
Back to 60. Back to 60. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Go.
They'll go with him again. Stop at the 6. And that sets up third and goal.
Drew Sanders. A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Ready? 19 tight. Panther 80. Hurt. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this snap all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 35-yard line.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down for Tennessee.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
In motion, Okonkwo. On first down, it's Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Dragon 60. Riggs.
To throw on second down is Ward. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, He's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Go street! 19 Lions! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers!
To the air again. Ward. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it! Let's go!
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Nothing, that's Buffalo 18!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now, first down throw for Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Ward. A throw on the move is caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup Dragon, 60. 18 Pioneer.
Ward now on 3rd down. He's done his man. Complete to Iomatter. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
At the 9-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw is Ward. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal.
Past the 60, past the 6, 79 Broncos.
Ward to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
60, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, trap 60, trap 6, 70 Razor, 70 Razor, Mustang 19, Buffalo 18. Let go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down by a good couple of yards. They will indeed get the conversion on 4th and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to the air one more time. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards. 1st and 10.
Panther 60.
They'll look to throw again. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Denver. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The PAT up and good. And the Broncos will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Go. Check Viking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
2nd and inches.
18, pioneer.
The Titans' 16-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he will score! Touchdown, Broncos. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Panther 11, Warriors, Cougar 19. Ready.
On 1st down, Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. 2nd and a yard.
Ready. Big. 19, Sargent.
Receiver in motion, going right.
Buffalo 18.
From the gun, here's Ward. On the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions. Hurt. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers.
Ward going to throw on 3rd and 1. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
17 yards.
Cut 19.
First down.
19,
In motion, Okonkwo.
19 tight. Go.
Again, it's Ward. He'll let one go down the middle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Chindike that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Check man. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Ready.
Throwing again is Ward. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Titans
To the air again, Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Warriors 70, Panthers Hey, smash. Check out.
On second down, here's Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Out of the gun, Ward. That is brought in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Slides, that's the point, up and good. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit.
Titans 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
At the 14-yard line.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60. Ready.
Now a throw here is backwards. He might be looking to throw this.
It's now third down and 16.
Hold the ready.
Third and long.
Ready. Hawk 70. 18. Come 19. Come 19.
They'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Ready. 19.
Now, first down throw for Ward. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Warriors 70. 19 strike. Mustang 19.
Off play action, it's Ward. Quick hitting slant there. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 24 now, here's second and a yard.
19 Tiger, 19.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Brasco 80. Hurt. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. Trap 60.
Ward now on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Titan first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In motion, Okonkwo.
60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. Ready.
To throw on second down is Ward. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Rig alert. Bravo with 79 Broncos. Ready.
Ward to throw again. Open man, right side. He's got it. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Eagles. 18, pop. Check smash. 7 Pirates. Trap 60.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 35 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Panthers, check out.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9.
19, Charger, 19.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Third and 9.
Mustang 19, Hawk 70, Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18,
Back to throw is Ward. Forced out wide. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, Defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Titans. His 4th TD grab of the season. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Broncos.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll get about 5. From 31, here is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He connects with Mims. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get it.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
18, Pioneer. Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
8
yards to go.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught right side by Beckham. And he will get into the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Denver. No problem there on the extra point. Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Go. 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here we go. 19, chapter 11.
On first down, Ward. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Riggs, trap to 60, Viking, 18, trap 60, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
1-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
That pass play good for 22. Good for a Denver first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
A big-time play for the Broncos. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here we go. One final play. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cordell Flock. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.